Do you know how powerful your heart is? Do you know that it is 5,000 times more powerful electromagnetically than your brain? Our hearts are the strongest electrical and magnetic field generator we have in the human body. The emotions your heart feels affects both your DNA and outside matter, meaning your heart affects everything in your body and the things outside of your body as well, at the subatomic particle level, which is what everything in the universe is made of, all of matter, including you and me. And if you want to learn more about energy and subatomic particles, then check out my YouTube channel that you can find at brandytv.com. But did you know that the heart is the first organ developed in the body when we are conceived, and that has its own brain made of a network of 40,000 neurons and its own intelligence? And that it sends more information to the brain than the brain sends to it. And the heart is a key driver of what messages the brain sends out to the rest of the body. And as the heart changes, the brain activity affecting the body changes as well. Really good information to know. Our hearts are like wireless routers broadcasting out to the world what's really going on inside of us, and also picks up the broadcasts of other hearts around us. When we are connected to another person, either by physical touch or just simply through mutual caring, our hearts begin to communicate electromagnetically with one another. Have you ever experienced just knowing what someone you're close to is thinking or feeling without them ever having to say a word to you about it? Yes? Well, that's because your hearts were communicating at an electromagnetic level. In fact, the Institute of Heart Math conducted a study where 3 people who practiced meditation would get into a meditative state while wearing heart monitors. And as they got into this meditative state, all their heartbeats began to sync up in the same rhythm, just as pendulums do, and their hearts became coherent with one another. They then were told to focus on a 4th individual who knew nothing about meditation, nor why they were monitoring his heart. And at first, he was just sitting there in a confused state, and his heart rate was very erratic. But soon, his heart became in coherence with the other 3 and synced up into the same peaceful rhythm. You know, further research done about the heart has really shown that the heart, when it is healed and in coherence, sends out more life-affirming messages that heal the body. It increases the immune system, it normalizes blood pressure, it improves our cognitive function, and it even triggers the release of anti-aging chemicals like DHEA. What our hearts are sending out collectively even affects the Earth's magnetic field and its protection from outside forces, meaning our solar system. It also affects weather patterns and even Earth changes. Our hearts are that powerful. Thus, it is a very important organ to heal what it is transmitting out into the world in order to transform the trajectory of our lives. Whatever your heart is broadcasting out, internally and externally, is determining your life experience. So how is your heart? Do you know what it's broadcasting out to the world? Is there some hurt or anger that needs to be healed? Is there anyone you still need to forgive, including yourself? If so, now's a great time to do so, as we just entered into the new lunar year, which is all about prosperity. There literally couldn't be a better time to clean up any negatives we still have living in our heart. So, how is your heart? What has it been broadcasting out?